Hello guys, you guys are welcome to another of my review, and in today's review I'll be talking about the Sony A7CII. This camera, I have a lot to say about it, but guys, I'll show you guys a little bit of unboxing first of all. When we get back, I'll be talking about the Sony A7CII. Okay, let's go for the unboxing. A7CII comes in this orange and black box, and when you open the box, the first thing you see is the battery, and then you see the camera strap itself, and then you see the camera in all its glory. Beautiful aesthetics, beautiful to handle, and it's just compact and small. When you open the side, you will see the memory card slot, and then the HDMI, mini HDMI to audio jack, and then you see the USB-C to the audio mic jack as well. And this is how you put the battery in, and this is everything that comes in the box. I just want to talk about the reason why I bought this camera, and hopefully that reason could probably help you in your own personal purchase. This camera will set you back by around 2,000 at this point in time, or that could have changed maybe by the time you are watching it. Okay, so this is Sony A7CII. This is one of my most difficult purchase when it comes to camera ever. It took me nearly 12 months for me to finally decide whether I want to buy this camera as well. And the reason was that I had so many cameras in mind. You know, back in 2018 we had Sony A7 III that dominated the whole camera industry in terms of mirrorless camera, but fast forward to 24, you have so many good cameras right now. When I was researching, I have like almost 8 or maybe like 5 cameras that I was interested in, and it took me nearly 8 months to kind of narrow it down to 2 cameras, and those 2 final cameras were like the Sony A7CII and the Nikon Z8. I finally went for the Sony A7CII for some particular reasons where I'm going to be talking about right now. The first thing that I asked myself after 8 months is like, why am I even doing all this search around? There's a reason. I have a need, not just like because I want the most fancy camera. I want a camera that can do just everything, and this is very important when you're buying, especially camera. There are a few reasons. So the first reason, I asked myself, what do I need in a camera before buying it? I asked myself question. So the first question is that I want a camera that can do 2 major things, but the other things I will share. But 2 major things. The first thing, I want a camera that I can use for my travel. Like if I'm traveling, I want to be able to use it for like vlogging and just to enjoy it with family and stuff like that. A camera that is also compact, small, that I can just put in my pocket. A camera that people will not notice that I'm a professional photographer. You'll just think like I'm just a normal person taking photos. So it has to be small, it has to be compact, and it has to be like a travel camera. The next thing is that I want it to be able to use it professionally as well, or my in my shoot, in my photos and everything like that. If I have paid client and all, I want to be able to use it as my C camera. So it should be able to perform those 2 functions. Beyond that, there are some features that I want in my camera, at least minimum. So they could do more, but a minimum. The first is that I want a camera with high resolution. At least it should be able to shoot like maybe 8K, 7K, downsampling to 4K. That will give me a high resolution when it comes to video and both photos as well. This camera can shoot up to is at like 33 megapixel, which is more than enough. It can shoot in it has 7K, but it will downsample it to 4K, and then it will give you a high resolution. That is fantastic for me. Next thing is I want a camera that can also shoot in 422 10-bit and have all the new all the codecs as well, and this camera can do that. I also want a camera that has the ability to, they can import LUT, because I've been hearing about people talking about how using LUT in their filming can help you a lot transform. I just wanted to try it out to see whether that would be a good thing. This camera can do that. So this camera can also do photo and video, like I've said. So, and I want a camera that can do both, not just good in one or the other. I just want it to be able to shoot both. This camera can do that. I also love this camera. I also want a camera that is just has some different, like it just has some good aesthetics, like the build quality looks good and lovely, and this camera is just beautiful. Like it looks beautiful in my own eyes. Like it's different from all the cameras that I own. I just like the beauty of it as well. So for me, that is great. And I want a flip screen. This camera has got this flip screen right here that you can flip, and which is fantastic. And the autofocus on this camera, I would say probably is even, I don't know, is maybe better than the Sony A7R5, which I believe is one of the best you can ever see. It has a good autofocus. The autofocus is fast, it's snappy, it's just quick. Like it will be hard for you to miss. Like if you miss, it will probably be your fault, or probably you put it in a wrong mode. So these are one of the latest and the greatest, because it has an AI chip that works with human pose estimation. Even if you cannot see your eyes, you'll be able to detect where your face will be, and it'll still be able to give you that autofocus sharp and quick. I love that. Everything. Then one of the last thing is the in-body image stabilization. I want a camera that if I'm filming, I just want to do a quick filming, that with a good lens, I could get some stable images. And this camera, as small as it is, it's got like up to I think 7 or 5 stop in-body stabilization. Overall, it ticks all the boxes, and it has almost every single thing I want in a camera that I want to buy. And I just love this camera. And having spent time with this camera in the last few weeks, I kind of say like, this is the camera I actually need rather than something I just want. I'll also be showing you guys some clips of me vlogging, and so that you guys can see how easy it is for me to vlog. It's not crazy heavy. You can live with this camera. You can really carry it to vlog easily and stuff like that. And I think it's just great overall in terms of handling, in terms of the build quality is awesome. And hopefully this is just my first impression. Maybe in the next 1 year my whole impression could change about this camera, but wait and see. But for now, from what I have seen, for me, this is just a great camera. I can't just wait to take it on a travel, to take it on my professional gig, and then use it up. I will mention there's only one issue that some people might have with this camera, and that's the fact that it has only one memory card. Okay, it has only one memory card, but for me that's not an issue, because it's not going to be my main camera. If I'm doing a professional work, this is going to be like my C camera. So even if anything happens to, let's say, the memory card get corrupted, I will still get by it, because it's not my main camera, it's not my second camera, it's just my C camera. So for me, that's great. And that's the only issue I feel like other people might have. But beyond that, for what this camera can do and the price, I think it's just a great bargain. Now, there are other cameras out there. If you're just starting off and you think this is too expensive, there are other cameras that you can buy. But I just feel like this camera is just futuristic. It's like, if you buy it, not just only it's going to serve it's going to serve your purpose and your need for now, and it's going to serve you for the next at least 4 years from now, 4 to 5 years, without you needing to upgrade or to buy any new camera. This is the kind of camera that I actually need right now, and I'm so happy to have it with me. I'll put it to test. Hopefully the next 6 months or 1 year, I'll be able to show you guys the long-time review from this camera. I'm enjoying using the LUT function on this camera as well. The LUT function is just something I didn't think will be that important, but to see things in real time, like if you're filming, you can actually see the end product. Can you imagine? You can see the end product, because it will show you what you will get after editing your image. So you can see, like, okay, if you're overexposing, if you're underexposing, what else do you want? This camera can do it. It's amazing. Like, compact like this. 10 years ago, you probably spent like 7,000, 6,000 to get something that can do something like this. And to get this, you can get it fairly used right now at 1,500. I've seen in some places. You might even get it lower than that. And there's some deals going on this camera, I think, from time to time. So fantastic. This is just, and it has a good battery. And that's another thing I've not mentioned, is this has a good battery. You can use the battery, like, if you're taking photos, you can shoot, I think, about 400 and maybe close to, I don't know, maybe 1,000 plus shot or something like that. Also, you film for like more than like 2 hours, I think, stretch. I think it's just got everything that you need. It's so compact and it's good. That's all about this camera as well, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time.